Hey everybody, I hope you're having a great Friday evening. Tonight we have such a great show in store for you. We're gonna have with us Creepy Acres. They are a mix of puppet and animation and a live action channel. And it's gonna be a blast, I just know it. So looking forward to this live stream. How about you, Mysterio?
I definitely am. It looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. I got to check out some of their stuff earlier. Thank you for showing me that. I was laughing. It was very funny and very cool. So, I think it's going to be a fun show. And, yeah, invite some people. You know, have your friends come. And tell them to come hang out here on Dezombified. And hang out with us and Creepy Acres. Oh, let's see. Who's it? Hi, Bathsheba. How you doing, girl? What up? That's my girl. That's my piece. Yep. Hi, Mutant. It's so nice to see you. How are we sounding, by the way? Tell us how the audio sounds, how the music sounds. We're completely relying on you guys. That's even said my favorite sexy duo. Thank you, darling. Yes, it's been a long time, Mutant. Thank you so much for stopping by, and it's good to see you as always. It's always good to see both of you guys. You know, I like seeing all of my friends all the time.
All right, then I think we should skip all this loading screen and let's start.
Yeah, I know, right? Be right back.
This is an emergency transmission. Citizens of the world, please make no mistake. The apocalypse is near. Will you cower and hide or join us? We are zombified. So stay on point and watch your six.
Hello. How do we sound? Let us know.
Good evening, guys. It's me. And it's her. And it's the both of us of the Zombified. That's right. With me is the one and only Dominican Dan Mysterio.
Hello. Welcome everybody to Stereo Dread. Thank you for being with us tonight. We're having a little bit of weird news in addition to our guests for tonight, Creepy Acres. I am here with the Puerto Rican Prince of Passion, my lovey, Kenny Dreadful.
That's right, baby. You know it. Alright, so let's get right into it. I want to say hi to some of our friends in the chat, though.
Okie dokie, karaoke.
Quick. Wow, I can't believe it's already Friday. The week has gone by so fast.
Thank you. Yeah.
I mean, we're almost here to we're on the cusp, on the precipice of Halloween, just a mere 9 days away. Oh, can you believe it? It's gonna be amazing Halloween, I hope, for everybody. So I hope you got your pumpkin carved. I hope you loaded up on a whole bunch of sweets for the kiddos, you know, and decorated your house, your lawn, whatever you have, your apartment.
Ooh.
For Halloween. So let's see who's in the chat. We got the one and only Bathsheba.
Hi.
Welcome, lovey. I see you. You're into his house. Nice. We also have with us Mutant Artificial Intelligence.
Hi.
Thank you for being here. Have a cold drink and relax in the chat. And we got, yes, guess. It's Cowie Snyder. Cowie Snyder, guys. I know. It's amazing. Let's see who else we have. The one and only Joker's demise. Stay out of Gotham, Joker. I told you, stay out. Gonna send you to Arkham Asylum. Marie Hesketh, welcome, darling. It's so good to see you.
Congrats to Chris Jarvis on winning that Battle Royale, by the way.
Yes, that was a great win, Chris.
Dragon, he looks fabulous.
Chris Jarvis, I see you're here chilling with us.
Hey.
That is so cool. Thank you, my friend, for being here tonight.
Okay.
And we have with us tonight also, let's see, Hope Wolf, someone new to the chat. Everybody, please, be warm and inviting to Hope Wolf.
Hi, Hope.
Thank you for being here. That's awesome.
How you doing?
Let's see who else is up in here. Well, all right. I think we all caught up, saying hello to everybody in the chat. Yes, Banshiba, she finally caught to a live stream.
Yay. Well, we're glad that you're here. We always like having you. You always keep the chat very interesting. As says Queen Dragon. I love Warrior Princess Queen Dragon Kelchner. She is amazing.
Yes, she is.
Okay, she's always very funny and friendly and sweet and just all around unpredictable on the chat, which I love, Mutant's very funny too. Okay. Ooh, ding dong, who is there?
We got the one and only Starlight.
Hello, Starlight. Welcome. Hi, Shanji. Sorry, I got very excited about my friend.
Oh boy.
I love my friends, and every time I see you guys here, I get very excited.
Yes, thank you, Sean, for being here. Sean G, chasing that proof, baby.
He's always chasing.
We're on Dark Waters channel.
And his own channel as well. He's been live streaming lately.
Congratulations to
interviews.
1,000 subscribers.
Yes, sir.
Ooh, that is dope. I'm so proud of you, Sean. Brings a tear to my eye. I tell you what. Well, guys, let's see. We're gonna get into a quick, weird news story, because you know how we do.
And in the meantime, I'm gonna go get my phone while you're in the news story.
This is down, right?
What do you mean?
Okay, good.
Yes.
All right, good. All right, you do that. So check this out. Things are getting crazier and crazier these days, right? We all know that. But can you believe this? And this is a true story. Do you know who Pablo Escobar is? Have you ever heard Pablo Escobar? Well, in case you don't know who Pablo Escobar is, he is a man of infamy. He was a cocaine kingpin from Colombia, and he was shot down and murdered. But he had a whole bunch of interesting acquisitions, some of which were hippopotamuses. Okay, hippopotamuses. And they are being recognized as legal persons in the US. No, I kid you not. Okay, I kid you not. They're being recognized as actual legal persons here in America. So a group of about 100 of them, they are descendants of the hippos that were owned by the late Pablo Escobar, are being recognized as legal persons right here in America. The first time ever in history that non-human creatures have been legally considered people. Now, is this a trend that we will continue to see moving forward? We already know how much they, the laws in this country sometimes favor animals more so than even human beings in some cases. So this is going to be an interesting story to, keep an eye on. But he illegally, Pablo Escobar did import these animals at his ranch in Colombia until his death back in 1993. So we're talking about almost 30 years now. Okay. This is pretty interesting stuff. The Animal Defense League applied on behalf of the hippos and to compel 2 Ohio wildlife experts who study non-surgical sterilization to provide testimony, saying animals have the right to be free from cruelty and exploitation, which I believe that. And the failure of U.S. courts to recognize their rights impedes their ability to enforce existing legislative protections. The court orders authorizing the hippos to exercise their legal right, Hippos are exercising their legal rights now to obtain information in the United States is a critical milestone in the broader animal status fight to recognize that animals have enforceable rights, he continued. Oy vey, oy vey. So if you run over a squirrel by mistake in your car, would that be considered vehicular homicide? Because, you know, animals have rights, right? Something interesting to keep an eye on. I don't know what you guys thought about that, but that is really something, I believe. But hey, look, we got some new people in the chat. I see we have Melissa Nicole. Welcome, Melissa Nicole. Thank you, and have a nice cold one. Grab a snack and chill in the chat. Well, if you want to eat brains, then that's on you. Let me take some photos. Let's see. We also have with us. Let me see. Anybody else? I think we're caught up. I think we're caught up. Let me check this out. Boney Plater. Thank you for being here. Appreciate that. So I hope you're here because you're all puppet lovers. Who doesn't love an awesome puppet? I love puppets. Like, I love the Muppets. I love, you know, the Dark Crystal. Okay. I love puppetry, marionettes, you know, trying to throw my voice. All those things were fun, right? All those things were cool growing up. And sometimes we just don't outgrow those things. Like, I still love puppets to this day. I still love animation and cartoons to this day. Comic books and whatnot. Yeah, you know, you could call me a nerd or a geek. I get it. But I just still love these things. And our guest tonight, so do they. So it's going to be a great show tonight. I tell you what. I'm just waiting on Mysterio to come back up in here. We're going to get to a sizzler, a trailer sent over to us by the team over at Creepy Acres for us to play for you tonight so you could get your fangs wet. Yeah, I say fangs because, I mean, it is Spooktober. So you're gonna get your fangs wet with this trailer that they sent us. You're gonna love it. I just know it. They're into cryptids and all sorts of cool stuff. Now, you know, we love our cryptids. We love Dogman and our Sasquatches and Yetis, right? Skunk apes. We love all that good stuff. Chris Jarvis says, simply love Creepy Acres. Sam Squatch is hilarious. I agree. Sam Squatch is so funny. So I already see Chris Jarvis already went ahead and checked them out. That is so cool. Hopefully by the end of the night, they will have gained a few extra friends to their tally, their numbers over at their channel. I figure that if they keep doing this for another couple of years, they're gonna blow up. Just blow up.
Oh yeah.
Because they have the talent, okay? They have the bills. They have the skills to pay the bills, I should say.
Hey.
Hey.
Okay. I believe that too.
Mm-hmm. So I think we're gonna play that. Why don't we play that trailer?
Okay, let's go for it.
Awesome. So right now, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna play for you a trailer sent over to us by the team at Creepy Acres. I hope you enjoy it.
Okay. Let's see. I just want to see really quickly how in the screen it is.
No, put it on the other one. Go to the other tab.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
This was just for the hippopotamus story.
Here?
Yes.
Okay.
That is the one.
Awesome.
Look at all those beautiful stream avatars. I
yes,
love it.
I know.
For your stream avatar to show, you have to actually stay active in the chat. And if you're a lurker and not a subscriber, try subscribing. Be active in the chat. Everybody here is mega cool. Okay. Trust me, they're mega cool.
That is true.
All right.
We have the most awesomest friends ever.
All right. Cool.
But anyway, let's check out this trailer. We hope that you enjoy
Mute
it.
the music though first.
Yes, I am. I'm gonna mute the music.
Fantastic.
Really quickly. Let me know if you guys hear everything, and here we go.
I can't wait. This is gonna be just amazing.
What are you doing? Stop filming! God damn it! Run, son of a bitch! Run! Holy shit! He's right behind us! Don't you fucking look at me! Don't you look at me! I will take this gun and shove it up your...
Hey, how's it hanging, man?
The beans never lie.
It's too late for you! The Jesus had you! I will gouge out your fucking eyes in my...
I swear to God, if you were taller, I would beat the shit out of you.
Let me take a swing of the cup.
Hey, what's going on?
Como cantaba Prince, sexy.
There's actually one more mystery I'd like you to help me get to the bottom of. The mystery of what's going on in my pants. I just admitted I would probably eat a bag of severed penises. So I think we're beyond asking for permission at this point.
Hi, I'm George, the Bishopville Lizard Man, and I want to be your president.
Burn it! Burn it all! You are on the drug! I hate you! Now is the time for monsters! Hurt! Hurt! Go!
Well, shit, they're gonna be at that for a while, folks.
I mean, maybe we have to be more accepting of new things and new ideas. Maybe we shouldn't be so scared of things we don't understand. We should try and learn something instead of just lashing out in fear when something we don't understand pops up.
We got you a gift.
It's pain!
Yeah.
That was amazing, guys. That was nothing short of amazing. The production value, the quality is definitely top notch, if I may say so myself. You can tell they actually love and enjoy what they're doing. And they're putting their money where their mouth is with this production.
Yes,
I could tell you that. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed that trailer. So it was given to us by Creepy Acres. And you know something, without further ado, I want to introduce to you Creepy Acres. We're doing fine tonight. We're doing fine. How are you guys doing?
Doing good. Doing great. Doing fantastic. Thanks for having us. Yeah.
Oh, the pleasure is all ours. I want to ask everybody in the chat, can you hear Creepy Acres well? Let us know. If not, we'll try to bump up their mic some. Okay. So let's see what the people in the chat say. So how was your day today? Let's just talk fluff until we get something back from the chat. How was your day today? Good? You got a lot of work done today?
Sean called in sick. He took a personal health day.
I did. And still did not have the microphone set up, but I did my best.
Shame on you.
I know. Yeah, it was. Sometimes you gotta do that. Man. Sometimes you gotta just do what you can. I know my boss will never hear this, so I think I'm okay.
Okay, so we have in the chat.
For you.
I'm sorry, guys. We have. They could hardly hear you. They said, "Great." Okay. Guest audio needs to be raised.
Okay, let me raise it. Let me see if I can raise it from where I'm at.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna see what we can do from here.
And then you guys let us know. If you guys could keep on talking and let us know, you know, what's going on over there.
Superman or Batman?
There you go. Batman.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Spider-Man or the Hulk?
Hulk, yeah.
Spider-Man.
Hulk smash.
Hulk smash.
Hulk smash.
So is the audio improving, people in the chat, my good friends? Let us know. Slightly better, says Melissa Nicole.
Okay.
Bring them up a bit, says Bathsheba.
Okay.
Chris says audio is kind of low. Can't hear Creepy.
Oh, goodness gracious. That sounds a little louder. You guys, please let us know if you guys like it.
Max it
It's
out.
better? How's that? You can max it all the way out.
Yeah, there you go.
Sound amazing.
Well, they're going to have to enjoy it, whether or not, because you maxed it out.
That's right.
But
we're maxed out on our end.
I do
maxed out, bro.
Max Powers.
Remember him? I'm having a little bit of. I gotta lie. I'm having some voice envy. I'm gonna have to give a little bass on my voice.
That's fine. Go for it, my friend. But I do hear a little playback. Do you guys have a device playing on your end, like a cell phone or something?
No,
perhaps?
it's somebody's headset.
Somebody's headset is leaking,
bleeding through the mic.
Bleeding into the mic.
Yeah.
How about now?
It sounds a little bit better to me.
I think so. No, I still hear it.
Okay, how about if we lower our mics?
I think it's mine.
I want to ask the.
Mine's off.
Do you have a microphone? Is that what's happening?
No, what it is
it's off.
Okay, so what it is that somebody's headset is bleeding through to the mic.
Right.
So
the mic
just
is hearing...
means you guys got good headsets.
Right.
Is what it is.
Okay.
Well, we'll stop.
Maybe it's the person closest to the headphone.
Yeah,
to
let's
the microphone.
try not to scream. Let's try to speak with our ASMR voices. What do you think, Connie?
I love it.
This is going to be great. Let's do an interview, right? Yeah. And then what we'll do is we'll interview them with our ASMR sexy voices, right? And then see how it comes out through.
I'm on board for that. Yes.
Okay.
I'm loving it.
Yes.
This is the late night hour. Come on to you live.
That was kind of scary.
Ooh, we could host one of those Halloween TV shows like Fanguli.
Yes.
And like The Crypt. And like The Crypt. That's awesome.
Okay, so let's get down to some serious business here, okay? Tacos or hamburgers? Tacos or hamburgers?
Oh, tacos.
Tacos.
All the way.
Tacos all day.
I don't know, bacon cheeseburger for me. Hello.
Bacon cheeseburger. Ooh.
Oh, yeah, that's good too. With
bacon cheddar cheeseburger.
You had me at bacon.
Bacon.
I'm gonna be swapping back and forth. If you give me options, I'm gonna waffle here.
That's right. Take a bite back and forth. Let's get down to some nitty gritty though.
Hey, but I gotta say, this chocolate ice cream I'm eating right now is pretty damn good too.
Ooh, who doesn't love chocolate ice cream?
Especially when it's lactose free. Oh my god.
Ooh.
So let's see. We have with us tonight Sean, Ed, and we also have Chad.
Yes.
But there are like 5 others also, right? Like you have like a bigger. Yeah. Who else? Who else is? Tell us everybody who's part of the Creepy Acres.
Oh sure. We have Ben. We got Jeremy, Alfredo, Amy, and Elise.
And how long have you all been together as a group?
We started 5 years ago. Actually, almost exactly 5 years ago tonight.
Really? Well, congratulations on your anniversary, guys. Oh my.
Thanks.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it was 5 years ago, almost tonight, the first episode came out.
Fantastic. So who is the brainchild? I want to take a guess and say it was Sean.
That is correct. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you.
So Sean, tell us.
I originally came up with it.
Tell us how. Like, okay, is it something like you fell and you was trying to fix a light fixture and you fell and you hit your head, like sort of like the flux capacitor moment from like Back to the Future?
Gigawatts.
Gigawatt? What's a gigawatt?
Marty. Yeah, where this actually came from is not nearly as cool. So my day job, I do illustration for children's stuff.
Nice.
And so what ended up happening was somebody told me, "Oh, this character that you designed reminds me of the Muppets. You should make a puppet of it." And I was like, "Oh, I should." And then I started doing that. And I made a couple, and then I was like, you know what? I really like this. And then pretty soon I had amassed a ton of them. And I was like, oh my God, like I got to do something with these because otherwise I just look like a freak. I just have this, like all these puppets. And so Ed and I had been talking for a long time about like trying to come up with an idea of like a project to work on together. And then we started working on it, and probably for about a year. And then about after a year, then we brought Chad on to help us start writing and stuff because it wasn't terribly funny. So that's how we all kind of came together.
That's when we brought the rest of the guys in too.
Yeah, and all the rest of the guys came in around that time too. Yeah.
I thought it was funny. You guys were being very harsh critics.
We even had what's his name on there?
Gordon.
Gordon. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we had a. Oh yeah, and Gordon. There's a Gordon Spooner who does help us out from time to time. He has his own puppet-based show, Transylvania TV.
Oh my God, that sounds amazing.
Yeah.
That really sounds
like a
cool.
reunion show coming up.
Yeah, and they're actually you can actually find them on like Amazon Prime and stuff like that. They were kind of what inspired us to try to get out there and find stuff or to make our own way, you know.
Cool.
And where are you guys from, by the way?
I think they're from Iowa. Am I correct? Are you from Iowa?
We are in Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Oh, Minnesota. Okay.
Oh boy.
The home state of my pillow.
I'm from a small village in North Dakota.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
I feel real bad. I messed up.
Okay,
you goofed up, kid.
Yeah, I did.
We have a friend in South Dakota.
You can't feel worse for living here, so.
The middle of nowhere. Where?
The tundra.
Yeah.
Where the hills have eyes. No, I'm kidding.
No, there's no hills.
There's no hills. No, he said no. There's no hills.
The flatlands.
I've always wanted to visit the Dakotas.
Have eyes.
The flat plains. The gophers have eyes.
Okay, so I'm so sorry. I'm very, very clumsy, so I drop everything around me. I have a question for you guys. How do you all know each other?
Oh, okay.
Prison.
Yeah.
That's normally where most men meet, yes.
Oh, no, I was in prison. Sean was my pen pal. hope he gets a job after.
I'm Ed's parole officer, and I was the other one's cellmate.
Bunkies.
He was the best parole officer I've ever seen. A very, very nice guy for a parole officer.
What were you in for? A drive-by?
Oh snap! Drive by.
Throw the tag off a mattress.
I'm just kidding.
It's real. It's real.
You know you can't do that, right? That's against the law.
Yeah, you can't rip tags off the mattresses.
So people, please do not tear off your tags from your mattresses, okay?
Or they're gonna get you.
I collected a lot of those.
That's right. Society was completely crumbled.
And where did you bury?
12, you shouldn't do that.
Where did you bury the booty that you collected? You said you collected a lot of them. Where you bury them?
It's in the mattress. That's why we throw the
I can't even
mattress.
tell. Yeah, probably that mattress. I don't know where that is either.
That is awesome.
Outside of a Motel 6.
Instantly, the girl from the hood thinks it's a drive-by. I mean, seriously.
Maybe.
In case you guys don't know, but I am from Harlem. That's why. I think so macabre, you know?
Well, look at us. The only drive-bys we're doing is going to Walmart and going, too many people. Nope.
Oh my goodness.
The line's too long at Cracker Barrel.
Oh my god. Okay, no, but to a serious question. And this serious question is so serious because of the time of year that we are in right now. Freddie or Jason?
Ooh, Freddie or Jason? Or Michael? Let's say or Michael. Let's give him the.
That's kind of a loaded question because I'm old enough to have watched all of the Nightmare on Elm Street movies as they came out. And they made Freddy, like, the first one was terrifying. After that, they kind of made him charming.
Right.
But you realize they made a pedophile charming.
I know, right?
He's a pedophile. You're like, oh,
for Christ's
that
sakes.
charming pedophile. I hope he comes back.
I know, right?
Well, you know, I've
heard
that most of them are charming because they like to charm the parents.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I would say Freddy's the most charming, but I do love a good just well, that could go wrong. I do like a Friday the 13th just because just the silence. I love the fact that no matter what pace he's walking, he's faster than anybody running.
I know, right? You could be in
I have a theory.
You could be in a
that.
Lamborghini and he'll beat you to your destination.
No, I have a theory about that.
Yeah.
Now hear me out.
And somehow he's got like a harpoon. Like, where the hell is the harpoon at camp? Where's the weapon shed? He's a weed whacker, harpoon.
No, I have a theory about how he catches his victims.
Okay, tell us about your theory. Yes.
He teleports.
He teleports.
Yes, he's teleporting. We just don't know it because we're the audience.
Ah.
Nobody's figured it out yet.
That's very true. We don't see that. He just kind of appears as needed. His drama power.
I mean, he definitely has to be possessed by some sort of demonic entity.
That's Freddy.
I think whenever they play like the that's actually the sound of him teleporting ahead of you. That's the sound it makes, like when Transformers turn into cars.
There you go. We solved the mystery. That is how a motherfucker catches you really fast when you don't even hear his footsteps.
Oh yeah.
Shit.
I am definitely gonna pick Jason only because he's been to
Jason.
space.
Sorry, it's gotta be Jason.
Yeah.
Okay. Jason's been to space. I'm picking Jason.
Jason is awesome.
When they made him into a cyborg, I was like, this is terrible, but I will not miss this.
I know, right? I rather enjoyed that one.
Yeah.
Bathsheba says he's secretly an Enderman.
Yeah.
Secretly an Enderman. Okay.
He's an Enderman, says
from Minecraft. Yes, we all know.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So let's get to the nitty gritty. I visited your website, and your website is pretty cool. I see you have about section where it tells about each and every one of you. I have to say that I really appreciate that you have a Puerto Rican gentleman playing the chupacabra.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
Which lends to the authenticity of the chupacabra. So
he's got some spice to him. He does.
So that's pretty cool that you did that.
That's actually a running gag for us that because we are Minnesotans and we are Americans, we have a continuous running gag that they keep bringing up Mexican stuff, and he keeps correcting him. I'm Puerto Rican.
Right.
And they're like, and like they don't understand the difference.
That is another thing I also noticed besides the awesome production is like, you know, your comedy, the jokes are really freaking rad. Like, who's in charge of writing the jokes, or is it a team effort?
I think everybody kind of spits some out here and there, you know. That's kind of and everybody feeds. We like feed off each other, like all the whole group.
Yeah, I would say our writing process isn't so much writing as it is we'll just put like an iPad in front of us and record, and we'll just riff on an idea for about 20 minutes until we're cackling, and then I'm usually the poor bastard that has to go back and listen to it and transcribe it.
Yes, and we appreciate that.
Oh,
better, because it takes a long time to play stop, and I can't type.
Real quick before we leave the Chupacabra character, because there's so much we want to ask you. Who came up with the idea of how to make it look like, you know, bring it to life? Like, was it drawn first by someone else and then you just created the puppet from the drawing, or?
Yeah, actually, well, so originally I had created the puppet, and then we had a Chupacabra character, and then we had this puppet that's like, well, it doesn't really look like how they describe Chupacabras. So then we kind of retroactively wrote it to be, well, it's a Chupacabra. Chupacabra is a female, Chupacabra is a male. So this is the male of the species. So that was kind of
yeah, that was slick. Yeah, I like the wordplay with that. T-Rex, Pam Smith, thank you for joining us, as well as Deborah W, Marie Hesketh, Starlight, everybody else, our local nightmare. Thank you for joining us. Our guest tonight is Creepy Acres from the YouTube channel Creepy Acres. It's just live action animation, marionettes, puppets, everything that you could possibly want and crave in a show, as well as dark humored, you know,
it's about
crass
cryptids.
humor. Everything is in there.
Like, is there anything better?
There's even some love scenes. Tasteful love scenes.
Oh yeah. Tasteful love scenes. The best kind.
A lot of flying body parts, you know.
Those are the best ones.
I love all the puppets right behind you. How many are there? Like 20 up there? How many you would say is behind you?
I would guess right now you can see about half of them. The other half is on that side of the room.
Oh, cool.
So there's probably closer to 40.
Right behind you now? Wow.
Well, you could probably see about 25 of them, but there's probably another 20 off the screen that you can't see.
Right.
Yeah, this is the best room to bring your first date.
Yeah.
I bet, right?
Nothing weird about this.
A lot of conversation. Each piece is a conversation piece, so you're like an all-nighter talking about everything. You know?
These are my therapy puppets.
Therapy puppets.
Each one's a different emotion.
So
they all look stoned, by the way.
All right.
It doesn't help their mouths. Their mouths are hanging open. It doesn't help.
Oh yes, those are my kind of puppets, man. We can hang all night, just, you know.
The website
we could probably make one of these into a bong if we wanted to.
Oh, hell yes.
What? Did you just say a bong?
Oh, yeah.
Please put Kenny's face on it.
We all went to art school. We get it.
We get it, yes. All the creatives love weed, man. If you're creative, you love weed. Doesn't matter if you're an actor, a rapper, director, a sculptor.
That's true.
You love you some marijuanas.
I think you kind of have to. I think if you're a creative type, you're definitely kind of susceptible to like anxiety or like your mind just kind of not stopping. So you kind of do need that break every now and then, I would say.
That is so true.
So I want you to type in their website into the chat. It's creepyacres.com, so everybody could bookmark it, check it out later after the live stream, cool. As well as you know, check out their wares, because they do have merchandise for sale. So if you go to their website, creepyacres.com, there's a shop section where you could go into, and they have a whole slew that you could redo your wardrobe, okay? With everything Creepy Acres if you wanted to.
Okay.
So check that out as well.
Wear them to conventions.
Oh yeah.
Have people ask you, what the hell is that? We appreciate you.
And the website's constantly being upgraded. So
yeah,
always upgraded, updated all the time.
I beg of you, please, no matter what, do not lose hope or faith, and keep at it for the next 3 or 4 years. Don't give up. Say this is a 5-year plan. Say to yourself, absolutely. And don't give up.
That's the goal. Obviously the dream is just to create for a living. So I mean, if we could do this every day and keep like the South Park schedule, we would do it. We would do it in a heartbeat.
Oh my god.
Well, not the new South Park schedule, which sucks. They only dropped 2.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting for more in this last season, but I mean, tell me about the.
Sorry, go ahead. Sorry.
Nothing. I just have so many questions, and we're running like so close to 9 already. I want to know about the. It says Creepy Acres cryptid comedy that's not for kids. I like how you stress that it's not for kids. But who came up with the to make the E's, both the letter E's into eyeballs with the eyebrows? That was really.
Of course, the artist is gonna ask.
Oh, that was me.
Tell them about
that was me. Yeah, that was.
Tell us.
So I came up with that. Those are actually, it's a combination of Sam's eyes, but it's also a combination of the character Nathaniel Leonard's, who is based on Leonard Nimoy.
Oh, nice.
So if you want, if you go back to the way back in the 70s, there was the show In Search Of, which is kind of what inspired me. So we have a character that looks like Leonard Nimoy. His name is Nathaniel Leonard.
Yes, yes.
So it's actually his eyeballs mixed with Sam's eyes.
Well, Nimoy hosted the show. So it was
the host, yes, that's brilliant.
He was like, and this week we have Bigfoot. There's a strange monster in the Alpines. Nimoy, emotional Nimoy.
Right.
I love that extra attention to detail. It's amazing how you incorporated that into the logo for Creepy Acres. So kudos to you for that. How do you become a puppet maker? Like, in case anybody's listening and wondering, how can I become a puppet maker? I like making puppets. Like, did you go to school? Can you learn online? Were you like just good at sewing? Is it like glue guns that you use to, what do you do?
So when I'm making a puppet, I would suggest if someone's out there right now and they really want to be a puppeteer, you can go to places like projectpuppet.com, and they have very simple patterns and stuff that you can use. Otherwise, you can get stuff online, but honestly, it really just comes down to, like, if you just got a sock and some googly eyes, start with that, and then just work your way out from there. But when I first started, it was literally I just kind of winged it, and then eventually I found my way to Project Puppet, found some patterns, bought the patterns off that, and then from there, then just sort of branched out and eventually just kind of burst out on my own, learned the basics from that, and then was able to like extrapolate what I had learned from that to like just start creating my own stuff.
Okay.
Who does the sewing machine? Was it your grandmother's sewing machine?
Yeah, and all the puppets that I do, and all the puppets I do, so that is my grandmother's sewing machine that after she passed away.
Oh my god. She
used to sew stuff for me as a kid. She would sew my clothes and stuff, and then when she passed away, I inherited her sewing machine because it's the one thing I wanted, and that is the sewing machine I still use.
Literally made with love.
Yeah. That is so sweet, man.
You know what else is sweet? I will tell you. You know what else I think is sweet? The fact that when you go to their merch tab and you check on it,
yes,
they have friends shops.
That is so cool.
I mean, the page is updating. Please check back later. But I think it's cool that you guys have a section with your friends' merches on it, which is pretty cool.
Oh yeah,
we're a big believer in just kind of paying it forward. We just, even online, we just had authors we liked and other people working on projects, and we just wanted to promote everybody. Just kind of. I mean, selfishly, you hope that they'll kind of pay you back, but at the same time, you just want other people to be interested in the stuff you like.
Right.
So we know a lot of great people, so we just want to make sure that they're getting some attention too, if we have the power to do that.
Exactly.
And that's exactly what we're trying to do here.
Yeah, we want to promote anything having to do with horror. We just love it.
Yeah, anything that has to do with the paranormal. It doesn't have to always be scary. But mostly paranormal everything. Cryptids, specters, urban legends, whatever. SCPs.
Fans.
Yeah. We love.
Oh God, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Are you gonna include like the siren head into your, or that's like you're not gonna do siren head?
probably not. You know, I was trying to keep it really specifically to
cryptids.
Like cryptids, specifically cryptids. We did branch out a little bit, and we threw in like vampires and ghosts, and you know maybe we'll throw in aliens or whatever.
Right.
But like I'm trying to keep away from like we probably won't do Slender Man only because it's you know stuff like that where it's like, well, we know where it came from. We know the man who created it. You know the guy's name. So like that kind of stuff we're gonna try to avoid. But like the real stuff. Sorry, I'm doing quotation marks.
Right.
The real stuff, the real cryptids. That's really kind of where we were aiming for.
The more legendary, just passed down skinwalkers, all the just
Wendigos
family stories,
and,
things.
Right.
So I did a little research into trying to figure out some of the best puppeteer movies of all time, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I got a short list of 9. I'm gonna run these 9 by you, and you tell me which one is your favorite.
Oh, okay.
All right. I'm looking at nerdlist.com, by the way. Nerdlist.com. This is theirs. So they say The Dark Crystal. Frank Oz and Jim Henson's beautiful hard fantasy epic.
That was a good one.
Yeah, it was.
That one really got me as a kid. Like, I was fascinated with that one, especially when they would like steal the essence and they just get like old.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They did such a good job for that back in. It was amazing.
It's a shockingly quiet movie. Like if you watch it now, you'll be amazed at like, my God, like there's no soundtrack running through the whole thing. Right? It's just so quiet. But
I mean, music is usually like another character. Music itself is usually a character in a movie, and they really just atmospherically just let things happen without having to cue you to it.
Right.
That's good.
I think there's one missing from this list. The one with the dog. I forgot. I was just watching it. The little boy's flying the dog in the sky. Oh, The Neverending Story.
Oh my God! Yes,
Story.
yes.
Falcor.
Yeah.
Was it Falcor?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
The big dog, the dog dragon.
Falcor.
Yes.
Yeah, and the rock fighter.
Yes, the rock biter.
Oh God.
What is that?
Oh, it still rips.
Wait, what's that sound?
It still rips my heart out.
Somebody's drinking.
Joker's Demise became a member. Thank you guys.
Oh, we have a new
Joker.
member to the channel. It's Joker's Demise.
Oh,
Welcome.
Joker.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you becoming a member. For only $4.99 a month, you can be a member. That is fantastic.
Got a cool avatar next to your name. Oh, it's the Joker's Demise. He's one of our friends up in here.
Yes, he's one of our friends in the community.
He just became
Okay, just side story. We went to like a convention in Indianapolis. It was Horror Hound. And
Right.
There was this guy that, like, Justin Long was supposed to be one of the guests there.
Oh,
this guy
Walrus,
shows up and
yeah.
he's jokered out, like he's Jared Leto jokered out, like with that
Okay.
tattoo on his hand and everything. Like he's
Yeah.
living the life. And he had a mask on, and we were convinced he was Justin Long. We're like, that's gotta be Justin Long.
Right,
just
right.
like in costume walking around. We met the guy, and he was just a guy living his best life.
And he's like, no, other people have been asking me the same thing. I'm not just Long. We're like, okay, sorry to bother you.
I love that movie,
that was-
Drag Me to Hell, with Justin Long in it.
Oh, yeah.
That was 2 years ago. We saw this guy. Then about a month ago, we were in Van Meter, Iowa for the Van Meter Visitor Festival.
Right.
And he was there.
Really?
We saw the same guy.
And he's dressed exactly the same.
We're like, that's the guy.
So then you definitely know. Then you definitely
That guy. It
know
wasn't
that that's
a
just his
convention.
life right there.
Yeah, he just jokers up, green hair and all, and just walks around.
Well, you know something. We know a guy like
That's
that.
amazing.
That's kind of like Freddy Krueger.
So
Yeah. Yep, and he's gonna be with us
He's a
on Halloween
pedophile?
night. Actually,
He's gonna be with us
Oh
on
no!
Halloween
Oh
night.
no! Oh no! Oh no! He's a Freddy Krueger impersonator.
Yeah. Oh gosh, I wish.
Okay, so let's continue with the movies.
Okay, sorry. Yep,
The
go on.
Thing.
Okay.
Oh,
Wes Craven's The Thing.
That is my favorite movie of all time, horror-wise. Oh, that scared the hell out of me as a kid.
The atmosphere is great. Yeah.
I saw it as a kid. When I was like in my 30s, I wanted to buy the DVD, and I was literally kind of like, I had to kind of build up to be like, am I ready to watch this again?
Yeah.
That's kind of like what it did for me. Because I always hated clowns.
The
I
original
always hated
TV
clowns.
two-parter.
Yes,
back
Tim
when there
Curry.
was, like,
Tim Curry.
television
Ooh.
events.
No.
Nice.
Yeah.
The Gremlins is up here.
I love that.
Ghostbusters is up here.
Ghostbusters.
RoboCop is up here.
Yes.
Oh.
Little Shop of Horrors is up here.
Little Shop of
Little Shop of Horrors
Horrors.
was such a great puppet just for the way
Hell
that
yes.
he emoted the
Yeah.
words. It was so
feed me, Seymour.
tough titty. Oh, it was so perfect. That puppet was crazy.
Yeah, it was.
beautiful.
Yeah,
That was an amazing amazing. I love that movie. Rick Moranis
It really was.
brilliant.
Yeah,
As a matter of fact,
fantastic.
Rick Moranis is on this list twice because it was
Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
and Little Shop of Horrors.
You know,
the
it's
effects in Ghostbusters were a little Harryhausen when they had like the terror dogs. Those are clearly miniatures, but like Little Shop of Horrors. Wow, was that amazing?
Yeah.
The puppeteering in that one.
on a side note, and a little dark too. Poor Rick Moranis. You know, he's elderly now, and he was walking down the street in New York, and some
chump punched him in the face.
Yeah, punched him.
Yeah,
for no reason. Just walked by.
A walk by punching.
He probably was playing the knockout game, but I don't think that's funny. He's an old man.
Did
What
you
a
hear the
dick.
part about that? Like he'd been retired, and Ryan Reynolds had got him to come on and do like a commercial for Mint Mobile because they're both Canadians,
Right?
Oh, really?
And then he got attacked, and Ryan Reynolds is like, "I finally bring Rick Moranis back into the world," and some jagoff punches him in the face.
Right. Yeah, that's terrible.
What a jerk.
I cannot deal with that. But you know what, guys? Why don't you tell us, just speak freely. Just tell us everything we need to know about Creepy Acres. Just everything you want to get out.
And I'm shut up.
And we'll shut up.
Oh, sorry. I got nothing. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. What do you want to know? It's like I don't know.
You know what? Just give them the synopsis of the show. Give them the.
Well, yeah. So basically, we the overall story is that we just have a Bigfoot who now finds himself on the run. And he's now on the road for the first time, and he's running into all these other cryptids for the first time. So you have Bigfoot running into the Chupacabra, running into the Dog Man, running into the the Goat Man, and that's still coming. The Goat Man's coming. He's in the next one, and then the Kelly Hopkins
Nice.
and the Kelly Hopkinsville Goblin, and so he's running into all those stuff. But then and the whole while they're trying to find the sanctuary for their kind called Creepy Acres, that's supposedly supposed to exist. So that's the overall story for that. And meanwhile, we're also throwing in smaller videos, to kind of fill in time, because it is hard to do puppeteering during COVID, because it's impossiple to do puppeteering with a bunch of people on top of each other when there's a deadly virus on the loose. So,
plus we have a lot of ideas that maybe they don't really add to the story, but they're things we think are funny, so we kind of do them skit style.
The good thing is you can do online shows, especially live ones. You can do them.
Yeah.
They're completely, especially for this would be great. Twitch is another good place that people don't know about because they think it's just for gamers, but it's not the truth. It's not. So those are two things you can do totally.
Plus, I mean, you could do a live show and have people pay to go see it and charge like $5, $10, $20 a ticket.
Oh yeah.
Or even online, by the way. Even online.
I mean that's the dream. Just to get paid to make art.
Right.
Of course.
Right.
In a terrible tour bus.
And another thing, for that other thing we were talking about during the time that everything's going on right now, what we usually do is with the C word, we use code because yes, we do get flagged for that. So what we do is we say the Cornholio sickness virus.
Cornholio, like from what's the Beavis and Butthead movie? Yes. I'm Cornholio.
So Cornholio sickness is what we call it. Yes, and the supposed fake cure, we call it, the ouchie.
The ouchie.
Or something like that.
Fake cure is in TP for my bunghole.
Yes.
Yes, the movie. We love that movie.
Yes.
So funny.
TP for my bunghole.
We're 90s kids, man.
Someone in the chat mentioned the Puppet Master.
Yeah.
Was that Rutger Hauer? Was the Nazi guy or no?
I have an honorable mention.
The first one, I think.
Yeah, that the Blade puppet was.
Yeah. What's the honorable mention?
Oh, the honorable mention for me, I would have to say in Nightmare on Elm Street Part 3, Dream Warriors, when
the marionette?
Yes. the marionettes on the walls, and Freddy just take the guy sleepwalking.
Oh, it takes his veins out of his arms and marches them down.
Ew.
Oh,
that is another
cringe.
good puppet scene in a horror movie, in my opinion.
I don't get it. I mean, I kind of look for movies to make me kind of like do something, like affect me, because you know they're fake. So if you got like some practical effects and the movie gets you to like cringe, it's like, oh, nicely done.
Well, if
that
you want
one
it,
just,
yes.
That one gives me the clenches.
I don't know.
Yes,
how
it
we can be
does.
I don't know how we can be leaving Child's Play off the list of horror.
Hello.
Movies. My God.
I know, right?
But
that's a TV series now.
I just saw
Yes, it is. We were just watching today the pilot.
Tonight we saw the first 2 episodes of the series.
Oh, you saw it?
Yeah.
I just saw the trailer for it. I didn't realize it was already out.
Yeah, it's out. Yeah, we saw
They got the same voice too, so that's perfect.
I know, isn't that great? Oh my gosh! It's so
I gotta say,
awesome.
it's kind of doing the movie justice a little bit. It's bringing back to that eerie effect. Because for a while there, the Child's Play franchise kind of went a little stupid. But I really feel the show has the potential to redeem it. I think.
Yeah,
but they
bring
just
us back to like just the slow burn of just the tension. You know?
Yes, and keep it the way that they did it in the pilot. In my opinion, they have not gotten. One thing I hate when TV shows do, which is honestly why I stopped watching TV for a while, and right now I'm getting back into some stuff, but not too much. They are not yet political or like too overimposing with the social experimenting or anything like that. It's just entertainment, which I really do like. Cobra Kai is another one.
Oh, I came to Cobra Kai late and just binged the hell out of it.
Yes, we
I know
did
we
too.
loved Cobra Kai.
So
By the
good.
way, nothing to do with puppets, but I had to say
You
that.
want to learn to wear the fist.
No. They brought Elizabeth Shue back, who just gets hotter the older she gets. I don't
It's incredible. It's just incredible. She was also on The Boys. She was great on that.
Yeah, I just watched that too. I just
Psychopath.
got a 3 month of Hulu, and that's the first thing I binged was both.
Seeing
seasons
her
of The
as a
Boys.
bad guy though really is enlightening for me. I kind of like that.
I saw her in what was a Piranha 3D, and I was like,
oh,
she's aging well.
Yeah.
Yeah, she is.
How did you guys, it's another great thing that has to do with puppets, but it's not a movie. Well, I mean, like Sesame Street. Sesame Street was amazing. Like, I was poor. I really couldn't afford cable when I was young, but they had a lot of Sesame Street on PBS.
Yes, ma'am.
I would watch the hell out of that when I was a kid.
Yeah, it was like the only thing you could watch other than soap operas that were on.
Donahue or the soap operas.
The General Hospitals and everything.
Oh no, my mother had me watching like the freaking Spanish novelas, which are the Spanish versions of the soap operas, except that the soap operas, they run for decades and decades. The Spanish novela is only maybe a couple of months to 3 months. So there was this one. Yes, the telenovela. So I was just listening to Alfredo and Maria. Ay, Dios mío. I was listening to all of that,
I love it. You know what? It's campy, but they're so entertaining. Maria, ¿por qué?
Yes.
Ay, ay, ay.
Sesame Street, I got excited whenever Snuffleupagus showed up.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Snuffy.
Yeah.
The genderless, earless mammoth, I don't care. It was just the pay bird.
You sound
I
like
loved it so much.
Right, he was with his high voice. You know how I liked it? I liked it. Grover. Grover was always.
I liked it whenever Grover was Super Grover.
Yes.
That Spartan helmet on and would just crash into stuff.
The funny thing is, like,
Honestly,
as
Go
an
ahead.
adult, when you hear Super Grover as an adult, you're like, oh my god, like that's just Miss Piggy and Yoda like combined. It's like
Kermit.
When you realize Frank, when you kind of realize and internalize Frank Oz's voice, you just hear it everywhere.
Yeah, once you hear Frank Oz's voice, like all of a sudden, like you start picking up like, and you start hearing it and everything. You're like, oh, like as a kid, it was like that's just Grover. Now it's like, why does he sound like Miss Piggy? Like,
why is he Yoda on cocaine?
Yeah.
Chris Jarvis says that
somebody in the
Snuffy
chat was always high.
I believe that. He got that red eyes.
Kind of like Eeyore,
Like Eeyore, right?
Like Eeyore.
Was.
Always high.
Always high.
Always high.
Or low, if you depending on how you look at it.
Or low.
It wasn't helping his depression. I think he took it for anxiety, but it was not helping. Or he had the wrong push or something. He was just like, whatever.
Well, I mean, he had a medical card for that, so we have to excuse Eeyore.
He had a prescription.
Well, that's actually what was nailed. That's what was nailed to his back. That wasn't his tail. That was his weed card.
No, my favorite, honestly, growing up was Oscar the Grouch. I found him so hilarious.
Oh yeah, Oscar.
I think he was lovable. He's just a salty, furry, like, whatever, you kids suck. And he just go into his can. It's like, what is he doing? Is he just crouching in there? Like in his own filth?
It leads to a hole in the sewer. That's what
is it like another dimension in there? Like,
wait a minute, we forgot.
Like a tesseract?
Yo, I just thought about this.
What?
Aliens was amazing. Aliens with the
the alien queen.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
it is so good with that.
Okay.
The puppetry for that.
That was another one that really kind of gave me like the anxiety as a kid.
Yeah.
Like, it was just so tense, but it was so perfect.
The alien queen is literally a 15-foot marionette. I mean, that is amazing.
It's got two people in it. It's one has four.
Wow.
Really?
2 people. That's
Holy
insane.
shit.
But
well,
then
if you've got Netflix, they've got like that show, the movies that made us. And they have like a behind the scenes on that.
I meant to watch that. Yeah.
I like the TV shows that made us, and when they portrayed He-Man,
Oh yeah,
and
that
then
was
they
good.
talked about She-Ra, and I was like, wow.
And the games that made us, it was good.
Mario
I like that
Brothers.
series.
That's great. It's a beautiful series, but this last season is like a Halloween, Friday the 13th.
Nice.
I think Nightmare on Elm Street. It's pretty horror based, and RoboCop's on there too, which is awesome.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
There was a lot of drama making that one.
I didn't like when they went away from the practical effects and they used the CGI for that one installment of Aliens. Remember that we using the CGI Aliens? I didn't like that too much.
It wasn't good.
Well, I mean, it's why the thing scared me as a kid, because it was real. You could touch it. You could tell it was it was tactile. You could see it. You know,
Like the
it might have been a guy
blob,
with like stuff on his hands as a glove, and he's like doing this, but it was real. You know, like they're wincing because there are fluids hitting them. Like what the shit? You know. That was scary because it was real. You can Jurassic Park was beautiful. Anything past that, you get kind of desensitized to it. Oh, okay, it's a giant snake. Whatever.
And I think that's kind of like what we're hoping for, is that you'll look at these characters and like even like the as stupid as they are, just being fabric and whatever. If it's like if you can look at that and connect with it, even though it's like fur and googly eyes, whatever. It's like. Then I think like there's still hope for humanity, you know? It's like if you can feel empathy for some stupid thing like that, then maybe you can actually connect with another human being. I don't know.
Well, we could probably write more empathy because our guys they're terrible. They're just
and the thing is our characters are horrific, but
they're very flawed people who are not making great decisions.
Yeah.
Everybody they meet, they alienate.
Yeah.
You know something? Not for nothing, but I can completely relate with them.
Oh, awesome.
Well, we can because the dialogue is like Sam is basically a proxy for Sean here. But Sean's actually a very considerate, empathetic person. But
he's who I wish I was, less empathetic. Just a jack.
So he's kind of his alter ego in a way, then.
In a way,
a little
sure.
bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, George is my tortured artist who's not getting his due.
You know what? We're gonna get to a couple of questions from the chat. Let me see. Someone in the chat says,
go for it.
Actually, Chris Jarvis wants to know, will there be a third Mothman episode because they found it so funny?
Oh, there's always going to be more Mothman.
Oh yeah,
we love Mothman.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Mothman was great. Did you like the movie with Richard? Was it Richard Gere?
Richard,
Gere.
We actually made reference to it in the first time it came out.
In the first time we had a Mothman episode, we kind of set the groundwork that Mothman is like best friends with Richard Gere, or kind of best friends with Richard Gere, and that like he constantly brings it up. He's kind of a jackass because he's like sort of riding this high. He's like on this high horse of like how I'm kind of famous.
He won't return phone calls, and then like when Sam badmouths him, he shows up. Mothman actually makes him. He goes, Say a line from Pretty Woman by Richard Gere.
and his one line is, "It's not a good time to be a hooker."
Oh no.
we love Mothman. Yeah, we love Mothman.
There'll definitely be more.
The second one was because the Mothman festival was canceled due to COVID, so we have them kind of depressive. But anytime
the cornholio virus,
the cornholio
sickness.
Anytime the teepee for my bunghole
It's
comes
the
out,
conholio. Yes, the conholio sickness.
Yes.
Is what it is.
Cornholio sickness.
We have ideas. We have ideas.
Someone also mentioned Fraggle Rock.
Fraggle Rock.
Oh yeah.
I was a big fan of Red, and I loved the Dozers. The Dozers fascinated me as a kid, and they'd always eat their stuff. They were happy.
Yeah. kind of a fun little side note with the Fraggles. I was actually lucky enough to meet the woman who played Red Fraggle, and and I got to have dinner with her because she now works at the company that makes Portal, the video game.
Isn't
Holy
Tinder
shit.
amazing?
Yeah.
Tinder.
So
Tinder, you know. No, I'm
She said
kidding.
she played Red, but
I know, right? It was that Red Sonja.
No, yes.
Brigitte's got some miles on her. I don't know about
It's
that.
incredible.
Yeah.
Flavor, man. I don't know.
Flavor Flav, yeah, boy.
Is Flav still fighting with Chuck at this point? I don't know.
I have no clue. No idea. Kenny had to go handle something with the level 1, so he'll be in the background for a moment.
I hope.
But okay.
Brief moment.
Okay, so a couple of questions. Number one.
Yes, what we got? Number one.
Each one of you. What is your favorite scary movie?
Let's start with it.
I already know his is.
My first one that I really seen when I was a kid was the first the zombie movie.
Night of the Living Dead.
Night of the Living Dead. The colored one, not the one in color, not the one.
Dawn of the Dead. That's the one.
Was
Day of the Dead?
No.
Were they in a shopping mall or were they in the underground bunker?
They were in that bunker and they got the one
That's
zombie.
That's Day of the Dead.
Day of the Dead, yeah. I think that's the one I seen first. That one's still messes me up.
My favorite horror movie is Pumpkinhead.
Really?
Pumpkinhead's my favorite horror movie.
You know what?
Pumpkinhead. Is
we're also big Lance Henriksen fans, so I mean, I've already said it a dozen times. I love John Carpenter's The Thing. I think it's a perfect horror movie. I think it holds up. I think it holds up today. It's so good.
Okay. All right. What about you, baby?
What about me?
Your favorite scary movie?
Oh, I don't know. I think I like The Thing.
Okay.
Air 5.
Yes, Air 5.
I'm
the deep voice guy thing. We like that thing.
Yes, you
It's
like the thing.
Yes, baby, The Thing.
The thing that's very confusing.
You know the thing I'm talking about, girlfriend.
It's Miss Thing.
Yeah. I'm gonna totally go out here and completely left field, and I'm gonna go with The Howling.
Okay, that was good. The Howling.
Yeah.
You know what? The Howling has, I mean, the American Werewolf and
yes.
great transformation scenes, but
awesome.
I
Love The
came to The Howling at like 2 in the morning on like USA or something back when I was a kid, and it was the first scene where the guy turns into a wolf, and I just thought it was absolutely horrifying.
Yeah, dude, I didn't sleep.
Insane, yeah.
I was so
I
freaking
wasn't
scared
by an American Werewolf in London, but The Howling actually kind of like gave me like the anxiety of being home alone, hearing the house creak.
No.
You know what has good transformation scenes? Also, Silver Bullet and Ginger Snaps.
Yes.
Oh,
Silver Bullet.
I've never seen Ginger Snaps.
You never seen Ginger Snaps? Oh my!
You know what? It's not.
You gotta see it.
Avoiding it, just missed it. Like I've seen, we're old enough to have been to like video stores, and it's like Ginger Snaps, Ginger Snaps 2. And frankly, I miss video stores. Netflix kind of has that feel where you have the thumbnails of movies, but just walking around in a video store, looking at like the title,
it's different,
and the cover art was such a thing back in the day.
Especially when you go beyond the red curtain.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
That's hilarious.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, you're
the
hilarious.
adult section.
The one where they say, "What are you doing in here?"
Yeah.
Because you're too young to be there. Hello.
Yeah.
Boys.
You know what? Also has some great. I think. Was it Hollywood Henderson? Something Henderson. It was about like the Bigfoot. Something Henderson.
Harry
and the Hendersons.
Oh, Harry and the Hendersons.
Fun
Wow.
trivia: the same actor who played Harry was the same dude who played the Predator.
That's right.
Oh wow.
The
That's
big,
a good.
tall man.
Who was the same guy who was in Misfits of Science?
Yes. We just dated ourselves.
Yeah, I'm super old.
Holy
Sorry,
shit.
guys.
We just got a Hellraiser nod.
Oh, nice.
For
Hellraiser,
scary movie.
Hellraizer is.
Heck yeah.
The more they go, the cheesier they get. But I'm still I'm still on board.
Yeah,
it's just fun.
Of course.
It's the popcorn movies, man. You just gotta watch them to see what they're gonna turn people into and how they're gonna torture them. Kind of like the precursor to like the Saw movies, but but a bit more
Okay, so
fancy.
I cannot stand the Saw movies. I only like the first one. Then after that, I'm like, look, you've seen one, you've seen them all. I'm tired of them.
Yeah.
I'm tired.
I admire how hard they worked to make like 6 movies happen on the same day.
It just becomes torture.
It's redundant. And
Don't
Texas
say it.
Chainsaw Massacre, I hate it.
Wait, that was the first one. Was amazing.
The original, yes, the first one, very first one with all the cheesiness. I loved it. It was hilarious, especially when this dude is chasing these people with the chainsaw, and he's just bugging out on the road. And just, ripping his chainsaw. I mean, it's epic. But after that, no. I don't like the newer ones. I just don't.
What about Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the very first one?
Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about.
Yes.
That's the one I like.
Oh, yeah, okay, that's the one I'm talking about, yeah.
The
That's
second
the
one
one
was fun.
I thought the second one was good. And the one with, what's her name in it?
Jessica Biel?
Yeah.
The
I like that one.
Yeah.
It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad.
After a while, it just gets frustrating.
The first one was just kind of like, just so raw, is what the first one was. It was like it was a home video, which is what made it so scary. It was like, it was almost like the first, kind of a precursor to like the found footage stuff.
Exactly, yes.
Realistically filmed.
But isn't that kind of the nature of like horror movies? Is like the first one is always really scary, and then like from there you got 2 choices. We either got to top it and make it gorier and gorier and gorier, and then it just gets ridiculous, or they just become dumb.
Well,
it's like
they
get silly.
They tried to make the characters clever.
Yeah,
like they're self-aware. Like Freddy just kept getting.
That was amazing.
Got really Looney Tunesy, where it's like guys falling out of a plane and he's pushing like a bed
But
of
Freddy's
nails.
hilarious. He has the best lines.
Yeah, but he started clowning for the camera.
That is true.
At some point.
You want an interesting
Very
fact?
charming pedophile.
Oh my
I know,
gosh.
right? You know what we heard though? We heard that because Robert Englund is getting on there in age and stuff. He kind of baptized Kevin Bacon for the role as the new Freddy.
Yeah, but he never was the new Freddy.
Kevin Bacon?
Allegedly.
Really?
Yeah.
But he never was. I never seen him.
No, not yet. But we read an article here on Stereo Dread actually, where we covered that, where Freddy said that he would be honored, that he would like Kevin Bacon.
The remake wasn't anything special, but we're
It was
big
terrible.
fans of Jackie Earle Haley.
Yeah, Jackie Earle Haley did okay. He did all right, but
he was fine.
And the
Best of
Poltergeist
what he
remake. Oh my god, the Poltergeist remake was terrible.
There was a Poltergeist remake?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's how bad it was.
Yeah.
Damn.
Exactly. I mean, another function of like how old we are, and we're 4 decades in at least, is when they start recycling the movies you watched as a kid. It's just like,
But if you're gonna remake them, make them better.
Yeah.
Well, they did it justice. I gotta say the truth.
You know what? It was solid. Yeah, I will give it. It was solid.
But the only complaint I do have is that I feel like they kind of mirrored Stranger Things too much.
The TV show.
The
I think
vibe.
they were really going for that nostalgia capture.
Yeah.
Sure.
And the kids, I don't know.
But the first time I watched Stranger Things, I mean, it was like I had just a nostalgia flashback. Even the title sequence was like, "Is this a John Carpenter?"
This was amazing.
Great.
This was the most amazing
weird
TV show.
synth music, like it was perfect.
It was amazing.
I think I watched it twice. So
Yeah.
it was,
Like
I kind of avoided it. Like if people are like, "You got to watch it," it's like, well, if
was
I
great.
go into it expecting it to be good, it's not going to be good because I'm waiting for it. But I just kind of one night was bored, watched the first episode, and I was like, why have I been holding back on this?
How about E.T.?
Ah,
The extraterrestrial.
E.T.
That was a good
I think
one.
it was good when I first seen it when I was really young.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if Spielberg was still swinging for the fences back then.
Well, as I say, I believe they've now gone back, remastered it, and removed all the firearms.
Oh yeah, they took
from
the guns out and made them radios.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Weird.
Yeah.
How about Jaws? Nobody's mentioning what a great puppet that was.
That's more like animatronic.
It still is. You still work it like a marionette in a way. You still have to hit buttons to make it do things.
I still love Jaws.
Yeah, I'm so old. I can tell you that they named the shark Bruce.
Yeah.
That was the name of the.
That's why they named the shark Bruce in Little Nemo, Finding Nemo.
Yeah.
The great white shark. They named it Bruce.
That is hilarious. You know that Jaws has traumatized me even into adulthood, right? I don't like the beach. I don't get in the water in the beach.
I don't get in the water past the soles of my feet. That's as deep as I go.
That's about it, yes.
The soles of my feet. Okay.
I'm afraid of sharks, and I live in Minnesota. There's
no logic there.
No,
but you know when you go in that lake, that you can't see anything after you're.
The Loch Ness.
Feel something by you, like I don't know what the hell it
If
was.
seaweed touches me, I'm screaming like an old lady.
I gotta mention, someone in the chat mentioned, I think it was Bathsheba, I'm not sure, Howard the Duck, the movie.
Oh my God! Howard the Duck. Remember the song?
I remember the song.
There was duck boobs in that movie.
Oh yeah, there was. Oh my God.
Yeah, there was.
Steven, what's going on here, buddy?
Wow. That was one of the weirdest things I had ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
When I saw that movie,
I didn't know it was a comic book or a character, and as a kid, I was like, "This is great," and people were like just dumping on it, and I was like, "What are you talking about? It's got duck boobs."
How about the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movies? The first ones, the originals.
They were so much better when I was a kid, but they did not hold up when you go watch
when you watch them now, you're like,
They were just people in costumes, right?
Yeah.
The first ones, the originals.
Corey Feldman was Donatello.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, and the first one, it's Corey Feldman.
Corey Feldman's voice,
Well,
I did not know that.
Because he got his ass kicked.
Now you won't be able to unhear it.
He was an amazing actor as a child, actually. He was a very, very good actor.
Oh, yeah.
And now he's just a train wreck of a man.
Can you really blame him, though? What he's gone through?
No. He said some badness, but he was awesome in The Lost Boys. Another solid,
incredible. Yes.
Yes, with a great soundtrack. One of the great soundtracks to that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Great.
What you guys thought about The Blob with I think Matt Dillon?
Oh yeah, the remake in the 80s.
Yeah.
That was a puppet.
I thought it was brutal.
Yeah,
like,
it was pretty bad.
Like people getting pulled into like pipes that didn't fit, and the metal would buckle, and the germ aspect of it were just
they really
ripped
took
in
the
half.
they took the original and they showed.
I got one. Attack of the Killer Tomatoes.
Yes.
Of the Killer Tomatoes.
Who was in?
Haven't seen it.
Don't remember it. You get better.
Creep Show. Yes, the Creep Show. Yes.
That was one of the first ones that took the comic book, right?
That's the first.
Yeah, I love that.
That was the one with like.
I have to say to me.
Yep.
It was from like the Himalayas. It was like a Yeti.
Yeah.
In a box.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
A cryptid in a box.
With Adrienne Barbeau of Swamp Thing.
I will tell you what kept me out of the water when you guys were talking about Jaws. Like that kept me out of the water when I was a kid, but when I got a little older, what kept me out of the water was Creep Show 2, the raft, the blob on the water.
The black tar.
Oh yes.
Oh, that was horrific.
That was.
I do. The one thing that's funny about that episode with the black tar thing is like, okay, they're trapped on like the raft or like the diving dock.
Yeah.
But a guy is still just a young horny guy.
Yeah.
Still trying to get laid. Yeah.
He's like, if I'm gonna die, I gotta see at least one rat.
Wait a minute.
Stuff, and then her face peels back and she's dead. And I was like, that's what you get.
If we're gonna talk about the Creep Show, we must talk about the crypt.
Keeper.
The Crypt Keeper. I love
Yes.
the Crypt Keeper. He is my favorite.
He was
hilarious.
They had the show
The
on
puns?
HBO. I think it was.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was
Remember
HBO.
that?
Best puns.
That was amazing.
My favorite.
Do you have a favorite episode of that series?
The one with the guy, I think it was Dana Carvey. I'm not sure. I think he was an artist, and he was a comic book artist. And his wife.
It was
he drew
Mannequin. What's his name? Andrew McCarthy.
Andrew McCarthy. Yeah.
him.
Was it him? No. Or was it the guy from? Was the guy from Night Court?
Yes, that guy.
Harry
That guy.
Anderson?
That
Harry
guy.
Anderson.
Yeah.
That guy. Yes, he was the artist, and he drew some characters that came to life.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Whatever he would his medication, if he took it, it would like bring people his drawings to life and whatnot. Or
That was
something like
zany. That was a zany one.
One of the
I liked
episodes.
the one. It was Bobcat Goldthwait, the screaming guy from Police Academy, had befriended like a guy who was a ventriloquist act, and it turns out the ventriloquist dummy was this guy's conjoined twin, but it was on his hand.
Oh my god, yes.
Oh.
And then he chops it off, and it's running around like a spider.
Oh.
guess
Speaking of conjoined.
Like it was like they were like twins, but like his arm was his twin, and he was using it as a ventriloquist puppet. But so this guy's like, you don't. He's like, can I learn from you? And then he's like, you can't learn anything. You don't understand. The puppet kills him. He cuts the arm off. The puppet's running around. And he's about to kill it, and the only reason I remember is because he's about to put him in like a meat grinder, and it's Bobcat, and he goes like, "I'm making asshole casserole, and you're the main ingredient."
Quick spoiler, but you must watch *Malignant*.
Have you seen *Malignant*?
Oh yeah, seen it.
You seen it?
I've seen it.
Yeah.
Ed saw it.
It's pretty good.
Did you see?
It's good.
Did you ever see?
Spoiler.
I mean, well, it's an Arnold Schwarzenegger movie. The one that he's on Mars.
Total Recall.
Yeah. Remember the Resistance fighter, the leader of the Resistance?
Quado?
Quado. Yeah, Quado.
Yeah.
Wait, start the reactor.
That was good puppetry there.
I still love
Yeah, it was good.
That was not expected. He goes like, I'm just gonna open my Tommy Bahama shirt, but there's a head in here.
Yeah.
And then he falls into a trance-like state while Quado talks.
Well, the guy's like, people get a little upset when he shows up, so be polite. I mean, we're 80s kids. Yeah, Schwarzenegger was the king in the 80s. Predator is still my favorite action movie of all time.
Now he's just a douche. A perverted old douche.
But I saw a funny video, right? Check this out. So he was... Okay. I'm hearing... I still hear the feedback.
Your playback.
Yeah, I still hear it. But he was in Africa, South Africa, at some school. And some teenager just decided to run and try to drop kick him instead.
Yes, hilarious.
Yeah,
and he didn't flinch.
Nope, he did not.
Told him steroids.
What happened? Did a leaf hit me?
Was that a fly? Someone tried to tickle me?
That child got some air though.
That guy came in like double Shatner, double leg kick on him, and just bounced off him, like harmlessly. Excuse me, what happened?
Get to the chopper!
Douchebag. I hate him. I cannot stand him. He's gross.
I just want to enjoy him in movies. I don't need to hear his opinions.
Thank you. Thank you.
Just be Conan. Just be Conan.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Before you, and you hear the lamentations of the women.
Oh my god, that's too hilarious. Listen, if you guys in the audience, just in case anybody who's watching in the replay, please don't forget to visit Creepy Acres and their channel. Their channel is in the description section of this video, and you can follow their website. It is right on their banner. Okay, and if they have social media, they'll let you know. Do you guys have social media?
Yes, they have the Twitter.
Yes, we know that.
Twitter.
That's it.
Twitter, Facebook, Instagram.
Yep.
We actually, most of our fans follow us on Facebook currently. We're hoping to branch out.
Okay.
So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, Sean handles most of the social media. If you go on Twitter, you are unfortunate enough to be stuck with me.
You know something? You could take some of those clips that you got and maybe upload some like little Giphies to like that onto Giphy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great for SEO.
That's
by
good
the
for
way.
SEO.
Yeah, good.
Thank you.
What?
That is
Thank you.
that's
We're
a
going to steal that
beautiful
idea. Thank you.
You're welcome.
No problem.
We're all about helping.
Intentionally plays one. We'll give you guys a quarter.
Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you. We definitely need to do this again because there's so much that that we forgot to touch on. So much more left to talk about.
Yeah,
so hopefully we can do this
you
again
guys
soon.
doing on Halloween?
Anytime. You guys clearly speak the same language as us when it comes to horror movies. So
Yes.
we could nerd out for a while, man.
If I could recommend a show that you may have not seen yet, it's called Brand New Cherry Flavor. It's on Netflix.
Haven't gotten to it. It's in my queue.
So you've heard of
Oh my
it?
God.
Yeah.
Brand new.
Get ready to be.
You're gonna love it from the first
disturbed.
episode. You're gonna want to see the second one right away.
Get ready to be disturbed. This is a binger. It's highly disturbing. It's highly indicative of the culture in that
Hollywood.
community, which we know is disgusting.
Oh, another good movie. Have you seen Society?
No.
Oh, you gotta see Society.
It's freaky.
It's from the 80s. It's an 80s flick. I'm surprised that one flew under
A
the
lot
radar.
of cheese.
Yes.
A lot of cheese. It's very cheesy. It's probably
called
a
Society.
B. It's a B movie probably, but it is incredible.
It's incredible.
In the sense of it's
Got some practical effects you're gonna like.
yeah, and it's gross.
It's gross. So be sure, if you have nothing to do tonight, check out Society. Get yourself a nice drink, some popcorn, and sit back to some 80s retro.
I'm gonna get to some brand new cherries. What I'm gonna do.
Nice, that one is great too.
Yes,
my
brand new
queue
cherry
is
flavor.
ridiculous. There's a ridiculous list of things that I.
Me too.
would
Like
eventually
I'm
get
watching
to.
this show called Chapelwaite, which is supposed to be a prequel, like the origin story of like Salem's Lot.
Yep.
So I'm watching that. What else I'm watching? That's scary. I don't know. I have a lot of stuff.
Obviously,
So many
American
scary
Horror Story,
stories.
but I feel that they're falling off with that.
Yeah, the second part with the aliens, I'm not feeling too much.
I was gonna start watching that tonight. Actually, like the 2-parter stuff.
Yeah,
I'm
the first one
curious,
is
but
good.
it's-
Man.
Red Tide is good. Red Tide is good. The second half with the aliens is not good too much.
Yeah, I'm not happy with that.
So is each episode is it a half-hour episode and the first 15 is one and the last 15 is a different one, or is it like alternating episodes?
No, the first 5 episodes are geared towards
One
story, and then the second
Okay.
5 episodes are geared to another story, separate,
Yeah.
separate
So they're
storyline.
kind of
So they
doing
found-
the anthology
yeah.
thing, kinda.
Finding
Loose anthology.
Yeah, that's what they call a
Gotcha.
double feature. You know, it's like, hey, instead of getting one this season, you're gonna get a double feature.
stories.
You know,
But they
I wasn't
slacked
sure if
off
it
on
was
the
like
second
I
one.
thought it was like an hour-long show, and like each half hour was.
Oh no! It's
No.
no.
like a double feature, like Grindhouse back in
right?
the day.
Oh, that was good. That was good. Right? That was fun.
Okay. No, I'm really like looking at these puppets right now, and I'm like, they all have like a different a life to them, a different story.
Yeah.
A different, one day you guys are going to have to do some sort of tour video. That's going to be good to watch. We might review that, but a tour video just of the studio and the puppets and the story behind all of them. That'll be great. It'll be great content for you guys. It'll be great for us to talk about here on the show.
Well, hey,
And
we're always looking for people to help out. If you guys want to be a voice sometime, you can probably help out.
Always,
Oh my
always,
God. Kenny
always.
definitely, yes.
That's all I do all day is talk crazy.
Yeah, he does.
Dude, your voice by itself, I just want to hear that coming out of a puppet. Hello.
Hello. Yes, please. I'll do it for free.
No. I got an idea. You can make a female version of your Sasquatch, and that could be her voice. She'll be the queen of all Sasquatches, but with that big manly voice.
So a real queen Sasquatch.
A
Okay.
queen Sasquatch. Put a tiara on her.
Baby, we need to talk.
Do you like my fishnets?
Do I look fat in this fur?
Does this tiara make my eyeballs look fat? No, wait.
Does this fur leg make my butt look big? Be honest.
So here we go. The chat says Creepy Acre. What a great bunch of guys. Okay. Let me see. Love Creepy Acres. Thank you. Let's see what else we have. Thanks for coming on the show, Creepy Acres. You guys are great. Let's see what else. Prometheus.
Oh, well, another alien movie. Yeah.
You know, I watched it. I enjoy it. I rewatch it like maybe twice a year. I don't think it's bad. It doesn't grip me like.
It makes me want to go back and watch Aliens. Is what
Right.
I mean, it's an origin story, so you can't expect to go, zero to alien.
Yeah.
I like at the end when they kind of have like the weird proto-alien that shows up, like they call it the Bishop. But I mean, everything's got to start somewhere. I'm okay with it.
We also have a few people that said that they were going to subscribe. So that's great.
Hey,
so
thank you so much.
Hopefully you
Thank
gained a few extra subs tonight. Maybe a few future patrons to your channel. Who knows? Who knows what they'll turn into? Right?
We appreciate anybody who gives us the time of day. So thank you so much.
Well, you know something? You guys are definitely cool as AF, as the kids would say. You cool AF.
Yeah.
We definitely enjoyed having you on. We learned so much, and we had such a great time with you all.
This was a lot of fun. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you so much. We clearly speak the same language. Please look us up anytime.
As soon as you come up with a character that I could play or my beautiful partner here could play, let us know.
No, Kenny, because you got the voice. That'll be hilarious. And I'm telling you, on a female puppet...
That'll be the thing. It should be the character saying, you talk, your voice is better.
Yeah.
You're right, definitely. Especially if you have her say a line like, "It's ma'am." That's gonna be amazing.
We'll give you something to play with.
Yeah.
Awesome. Maybe next time we could talk about like some stop animation movies. Do you like Nightmare Before Christmas?
Clash of the Titans or something?
Yeah. Like Nightmare Before Christmas, Clash of the Titans, those type of things.
I went way back. I'm sorry. I just dated myself.
Let me tell you something. Mark Hamill needs more respect. No, not Mark Hamill. What's his name? The other guy. He was in that that movie. What's his name? Mark? No.
Hamish? Hamilton. Which movie? Are you talking Clash of the Titans?
Yes,
the lead character?
Yes, his name.
Harry Hamlin.
Yes, Harry Hamlin. I said.
Perseus.
Is that it?
Yes, Perseus. Yes, I was just watching that like 2 nights ago. I started watching the first 10 minutes, and then I just tuned out for some reason.
If you're a video gamer and you play the God of War series, which is about like a guy running around basically killing the Greek gods.
I played that one.
The character fights Perseus, and it's voiced by Harry Hamlin.
Sweet. What a ode.
Interesting.
Yeah. What a ode.
Sorbo does Hercules in the series. Like they really did a deep dive
Sorbo.
Like,
I love Kevin Sorbo. I think he's really cool.
He is.
Hercules, Xena. I love all that stuff.
Hercules.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yes. Hercules.
They're gonna binge. Banshiba says, "Thank you, Creepy Acres. I have to binge."
Okay.
Great channel, very funny, and worth the sub. Nice. Awesome. All right, guys. Well, you know what?
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Sorry. I was just gonna tell you when you said Kevin Sorbo, the one interesting fact that I have about Kevin Sorbo is, I actually, when I was in college, I lived in his dorm room.
Oh my god, really? So funny.
How cool is that?
He went to Morehead State, Minnesota for like a semester.
Yeah, I went to Morehead State University.
Oh, awesome! That is amazing.
After the fact that I was in the same room that he was in. Anyway, there we go. Sorry.
Morehead State Dragons.
That's hilarious.
So
big up to Kevin Sorbo and the more whatever.
You know what? You know something. Did you guys enjoy? You know what was good as well? Before we leave, it's the Evil Dead. Evil Dead.
Yes. Army of Darkness. Evil Dead.
Army of Darkness.
Side note: Army of Darkness. I was a Deadpool fan.
Demon
back
Knight.
In 1994, and Bruce Campbell could have been Deadpool back in the day.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
He was back when he was young and
Bruce Campbell was awesome.
I bet. Yes, he would have made a great Deadpool.
He's hilarious.
A different character, but it would have been very, very 90s.
Yeah. Speaking of Ryan Reynolds, we just saw Free City, and that movie was great.
That was good.
Yep.
But you know something? I'm gonna tell you something about Bruce Campbell, though. Very interesting, because we mentioned Kevin Sorbo. Did you know he was a recurring character not only on Xena Warrior Princess but on Hercules, and he would cross between the two.
Was he
like
the
a
Prince
thief,
of
sort of?
Prince of Thieves?
Yeah.
Or,
Yeah.
I don't mean like Kevin
Okay,
Costner, but
okay,
I think
so-
they called him like the Prince of Thieves, or he called himself something. He was a big thief guy. Yeah.
Wasn't he also in Charmed? Didn't he have
Yes,
a role
he
in
was.
Charmed?
He had once.
I didn't watch Charmed.
I did.
Shame on you.
I was. It was
But
my
you only watched
thing.
so many '90s movies, so many '90s TV shows. I think
That
I was
is
probably hung
true.
on 90210.
But
no.
I also
I did not
enjoyed
like that one.
I also enjoyed when they came and they made the Evil Dead a show.
Oh, that was a
I was so
Evil
upset.
Dead?
Yes, I was so upset when they canceled it and they
I
didn't
was
give it
angry
the
about
final
that.
season.
I was angry about
They kind of
that.
gave it the hanging ending, like the original ending
Mm-hmm.
of Army of Darkness, where he wakes up to like the post-apocalypse. Like they kind of mirrored that, where it's like
Mm-hmm.
he wakes up to a cyborg saying, "Well, let's go," and then it's like, "Series is done."
Yeah.
That was kind of a bummer, but I guess it kind of makes it weird, kind of poetic sense.
Yeah, I mean, they could have made that really super cool and had robots versus the demons, but no, they had to go and mess it up and end it.
I know.
I think Bruce is kind of over it at the same time. For a guy that people love, the man does not like working like on the big screen.
I don't blame him, honestly, though. He probably just didn't want to sell his soul. That's probably what happened.
He's just a simple man. He just likes to do his thing and have some fun and just.
That's
live in
cool,
whatever
though.
Suburb he's in. Gotta respect the
I
man.
can respect that. I can respect that. I really could. I really
Yeah,
could.
I totally get that. He's a famous B actor and he's happy being that way.
I know, right?
Yeah.
That's humbling, though. It really puts certain things into perspective for you.
It's refreshing to have someone who's like, I don't want to be that famous, but he's famous for not wanting to be that famous.
Exactly.
You know something? Maybe in the future, if you ever have some free time, maybe you could create a puppet for us.
Oh.
Because on our homepage, we have when the live stream starts, you're gonna see a guy with a scientist outfit on. Tonight when
If
the
you
live
watch the
stream started,
replay, yeah.
it was a guy. He had like a cattle prod with electricity, and he has like a brain showing. He kind of looks like Marvin the Martian. That guy.
We've got a little bit of it here. Like we've got kind of the front. We see like kind of a purple skeleton with like a green brain on top.
Yes, exactly. That would be amazing to have a puppet of that guy. I mean, a commission,
That's what he
of course.
reminds me of.
On commission, if you ever have the time, that would be great.
Oh, sure. Well, winter is my time to make puppets, so you might get your dream.
That'd be sweet. That'd be sweet.
And we will show it off. He will get used.
Definitely.
All right.
So everybody.
Maybe that's the only way I'll allow a threesome. Okay.
Oh, thank you.
only way.
Gee, thanks. You made my night.
I know. Yes, do the Spanish, accent with the thief. What you call this guy? El zorro, right? Do a Zorro accent.
Banderas.
Oh, like Antonio Banderas.
Yeah, do a Zorro
That was
accent.
Oh, yeah.
For the puppet.
Okay, we'll see.
Hola, mi vida. I'm just kidding.
Everybody, I want to say tonight was great. We have Sean with us, as well as Ed and Chad from Creepy Acres. So be sure to check them out, follow them everywhere, support them, please, and leave comments, give them thumbs up in their videos and everything, please. That'll mean a lot to us. Guys, thanks for stopping by. It's been a blast.
Absolutely.
Thank you
guys.
so
It's been
much.
fun.
You guys are so
It was a
great.
lot of fun.
Thank you. Ditto.
Keep up
So
the great work.
Yes, hopefully we could collab again soon.
Yay,
Absolutely.
okay. Never
You got
know.
it, man.
All right, good night, everybody.
Bye.
Y'all have a good night. Bye.
Thank
Night,
you.
Good night, Puddin'.
How great was that, everybody?
That was awesome.
I really had so much fun. Legitimately, I had a lot of fun. Tons of fun. I hope you all did too.
That was really cool.
What a show.
That was a show.
Everybody, don't forget tomorrow, 3:00 Eastern. It is the Horror Honeys with Mia Mina, Dame Saturday, Bathsheba, and Mary P. So I'm gonna be signing out. I love you all. Have a great evening. Don't party too hard this weekend.
Yes.
And
creepyacres.com, our website is right there in the chat. I just put it in the chat. Go to their website, show them some love, and tell them we sent you. But we want to definitely thank you for being here with us tonight. We are trying to maybe hook some stuff up for Halloween and see what happens, you know? Maybe Freddie will be back.
Maybe. We'll see.
We'll see.
Good night, guys. I love you. Mwah. Mysterio, get us on out of here.
Oh, yes, definitely. Absolutely. Thank you, guys. Please don't forget to stop by our merch shop. If you have any requests, let us know. Maybe a private message during in Twitter. Even on Facebook. You'll find us. Love you guys. Thank you very much for being here with us. We really appreciate it. And as always, these zombie friends, watch your six.
This is Sparta! I'm Mary Poppins, y'all!
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
They're here.
Get to the chopper! You gonna eat your cornbread?
You blockhead! Hey guys, this is Patches, and you're listening to Stereo Dread. Don't forget to bring the bacon.
Mates, Dark and Grim here. Keep that dial locked on Stereo Dread with Miss Stereo and Kenny Dreadful. She'll be right.
Zoinks!